Here's a really quick tip that completely changed the game for me as an entrepreneur, and I hope it's going to do the same for you. Have you ever heard the saying that says, you make plans and God laughs? I can tell you when it comes to being a business owner or an entrepreneur, that statement couldn't be more true. You make plans and God laughs, right? Because things are constantly evolving, things are constantly changing. And that leads me to my tip to help you really be able to take your business to the next level. One challenge that business owners and entrepreneurs have is being open minded. And I'm referring to being open minded to the possibility that the path that you're going down may not be the exact path that you stay on get to where you want to be with your business. You see, the one tip I want to give you is be open to change, be open to understanding that where you're at today may not be exactly where you're going to be going in the future. Even as an entrepreneur that's been doing this since 2007, when I looked at my business a year ago versus where I look at my business today, where it's going to be next year, is completely different than what I envisioned, right? I mean, I had an idea of where I wanted to go. I felt like I had complete clarity, so I moved with imperfect action to get that stuff done. But my business has evolved, and your business will probably evolve as well if you're open to it. However, if you're one of those people that are stubborn, that you're hard headed, that you can't even for a second glimpse in a direction that might be different than what you're doing, you may make it. There's a chance that you may make it, and I hope that you do. But there's also a bigger chance that if you're not open to ideas coming into your world and being open to different opportunities that may lead you in a different direction, you might miss the boat that's there for you to take you to where you want to be. One thing that my partner, Sarah Smith Heimowitz, and I do is we evaluate businesses, we take a look at them, and sometimes we completely restructure them. We take them from where they're at and show them how to get to where they want to be. And oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes that means changing some things that may be a little bit uncomfortable for the owner to change, or going in a direction that maybe you hadn't thought of yourself, but will ultimately get you to where you want to go. So if you have a legitimate business or a product or a service that you're really looking, to go to that next level, but you just can't quite figure out the process on how to get there, check me out right here. We've got a package called the Ultimate Business Package. We meet people where they're at. We're not a fit for everybody, but here's the deal. Regardless of whether you work with us or not is irrelevant, right? Because we can't work with anybody anyway. But what I do want to tell you is have an open mind. Be open to the idea that where you're at right now may not be exactly where you're going to finish, right? When it comes to getting to the next level.